everyone, this is Sean at Watch City Knives. Now today is Tuesday, so I'm going to do my 2 for Tuesday. Now these are two identical knives, identical model, identical steel, identical shape. The only difference is the color. One's blue, one's green. Now these are made by Kansept. I believe it's Kansept, and these are called the Wedge. It's a model number T2026B7, and these are small lockbacks, and this is orange, and these are a 154 cm T2026B8. So that's 6B8, and this one is 6B7, so I guess the different number is the color. But these are neat little, no pocket clip, just small, like kind of fifth pocket droppers, kind of. Let's see, closed length, they're 3 1/4 inches long, and then it has a 2 1/2 inch blade with a 2 1/8 inch cutting edge. So overall length, they're about 5 3/4. And these are both Kansept wedge. Now they make this Kansept wedge just like this, but in a slip joint. And I didn't want the slip joint, although I might eventually get, but I like these clip point. I'm not a big fan of clip point blades, but for some reason, I don't know if it's because of that thumb neck thing there, that long pole thing that they got there to open the knife. If it's not that, but I don't know, I just like that, like, reminds me of the CJRB Bowie pyrites or Bowie pyrites, that blade shape. And these are a neat little, this is G10, blue G10, neat little fifth pocket dropper, or put in a slip. These would be good to put in a slip. They're modern, traditional pattern, modern 154 cm steel. So I don't know if people have seen these. I know people have seen them, but this is the lockback version, and they do have the slip joint version. And these is my 2 for Tuesday. So thank Uncle Tom at Knife Delights for bringing us this really fun and really good hashtag 2 for Tuesday. Now I don't know what that S stands for, but if you look there, you can see it. It says Wedge T2026B7, and it's 154 cm, and you can see the texture of that G10. It's got a little bit of grip to it, and this is a nice bright blue, and this is the orange. Yeah, let me get this a little clearer in there. Why isn't that going? See, now it's clearer picture, clearer. But yeah, those are Kansept wedge. And here is actually the pouch that each one comes in. It comes in this little pouch here. Kansept, Kansept. And it's just, I have something else in this because I'm sending this to someone. But that's the pouch they come in. They each come in one of those, and nice fancy box. But yeah, those are Kansept wedge. Neat little small lockback. They come razor sharp. But that's my 2 for Tuesday. So thank you, Tom at Knife Delights. Thank you for Dwayne Clark for my cross there, my pocket cross. I have that in my pockets every 24 hours a day. I actually sleep with it in my pajama pocket. You want to hear something, guys? You guys won't even believe this one. One day, not that long ago, I had slept at my mother's house because it was late, so I didn't want to drive home. Because I live in Massachusetts and my mother's in New Hampshire, so I didn't have that pocket cross in my pocket that night. I had left it, I don't know if I left it in the car or I had left it home, but I believe this. I didn't have it in that pocket that day, and that morning I was sleeping in the living room, and I guess my mother had fell and she was yelling. Well, this is my mother, and this here is, that's her face. She broke her orbital, fractured her cheekbone, or no, broke her nose. She had 2 black eyes. But that's my mother. She's going to be 85 June 30th. And that's her after, that's she fell, and that was actually, I think, almost 3 weeks after her fall. So I was telling HT about it, but so that's why I haven't made videos in a while. Plus, I have an aunt that is older. She's almost 90. I think 93. 1932, I know she was born, but I've been staying with her because she's just afraid to die alone, and she thinks she's gonna pass. But thank you everybody for watching. That's my 2 for Tuesday. Thank you, and I apologize for rambling on about my problems in my life, but I appreciate each and every one of yous. Thank you.